Random signs just popping in on me. Hello and welcome back to the Minetrek.net game server. I just wanted to show you that those signs are just popping in out of nowhere. Very annoying, but they're doing it. It's been bugging me all evening. I relogged and the problem is still persistent, so yeah, not really sure what's going on. I'm in the process now of adding in the clamps to the drive hall, making sure that they're all implemented and so forth. Trying to anyways, working on it. Come up through here, working my way up. This is part of the exterior of the drive hall itself, so we'll have to come through here when we get time. We'll have to map out a little area right here for this sensor system. Probably get rid of this wall right here, but I don't know. Don't know yet. We'll figure out. We'll have to figure it out on the flip side. Actually, let's do this. Get the right blocks. There we go. There we go. Alright, so this looks pretty decent. Let's go ahead and buzz outside the hall and see. There's the latch. So if I were to pop this latch, you would see the system is directly underneath of it now. Yay, it works. Okay, so we're going to grab this one now. Now that's a lot different, because these are angled shapes. So these are probably going to take a little bit of effort to do. I might actually have to pull those out and physically do those separately. But as far as the flat ones go, we can add all the flat ones that are up here on the surface. So let's go ahead and grab the inner two. Let's go grab those. The inner two backmost. That's these two. We'll start with this one, just because. Highlight that, come down through here, grab that. Then we come up here, and we don't want any of this stuff up in here, and I don't want the orange. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that and go ahead and remove it. And this will be the section of the ship that I am using. So now when I go through the hatch, I will come out down here at the bottom. And I'm just going to stand right here by the door, and I'll copy it. So copy. Now let's go back up to the drive hall. Fly our way up here, and when I go through here, I'll end up down at the bottom, and there's the door. And I'll just go paste A, and it did it. So all I have to do then is clean up around the gray areas as I go through here, on all three areas above us as well, because I don't want this gray block. As you saw in the last scene, a sign just mysteriously appears in my way. At first I thought it was somebody trying to talk to me, like M. Heller, who has vanished. Didn't want to use the speak command, so yeah, but it turned out, no, some sort of a weird edit issue thing that, I don't know. For some reason, I guess I'm, god dang it, spitting signs out everywhere. I am noting that they are coming up pretty much in the same spot wherever I go at the time that I go there. So, I give up. I give up. Oh, gosh. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the forward one now, the forward flat one. Again, I will just grab it from down here because I really don't need to worry about it. And then come up here and highlight that and get rid of it. I hate the compass. I absolutely hate. Look how far away it put me. I just hate the compass. Alright. And again, we'll stand down here. In this case, when we go to the bottom, we'll just go to this right here. And we'll go copy. And fly back up here to the back one right here. Down. And go stand right here. And actually turn this way here. Paste A. And it is added. Yeah. Alright, let's go up one. Okay, looks all fairly well placed. Ah. Found an issue. Go ahead and fix that. Ah. Another issue. Fix that, that, and that. Come back around here, make sure I didn't miss any on this side. And that looks good. Let's go ahead and pop out, or well, actually one more level. How about that? I forgot. Okay, it looks pretty good. Go ahead and pop up here, and as you can see, interlock right down there. Looks good. So we got one more flat. Well, actually, this one's already been added. I'll show you here real quick. See, it's already been added. So I just have to do the port side, and we're golden. Actually, this is the port side. I meant the starboard side. Now, these ones here are going to be a little bit different because of the fact that they are angled. So, yeah, I'm going to have to pull these out to do these. All of these through here. And that means I will physically mirror them to this side as well. Oh, the joy of it all. Alrighty, well, I will see you after I do that and show you what I've come up with. And we're back. I'm over here on deck 33 working on placing columns and stuff. Taking a little bit of a break from working on the docking latches. Let's go ahead and they're actually done. I put them into the drive section here. I'll show you how I did that. What I did is I went ahead and pulled out the angular sections of the drive hull, and then I just placed in the base mounts, and then I had to finesse in the upper mounts to get them in. Some of them required quite a bit of finessing because there's very little space, you know, to see through here. It's just some of the stuff here is just no room at all. But they're all in, every one of them. Here, I left this one open so you could, darn it, get back here, so you could see into it. You know, that's what it looks like right there. It's all put in. So I'll probably have to go into the ship and fill this hole in because I forgot to do it. Whoopsie. Shit happens. Tussie said a bad word, Mom. Oh, now I'm restricted. Son of a bitch. As far as I know, none of the videos are restricted yet. But, yeah, give the haters a few days and they'll get me restricted. Always. Because they're assholes. Google assholes. Anyways, come down through here, and Shadow and Impeller have taken advantage of some new blocks. Well, not new blocks, they're old blocks, but put some textures on some blocks that have been around for a while. The shulker blocks. There they are. These are the new textures. These are cargo containers. And Shadow did all the work on them and everything. These look really good. Am added in a couple more consoles, and this is I think this is the observer block, so it has 3 or 4 new textures to it. You have this one up here, and depending on how you position it, I haven't been able to position this one, so it's like a up-down one sort of a thing. Don't know how you do that, but yeah. But there it is. There's the blocks, and of course the trap chest now has. Ah, damn that son of a gun. Anyways, there's a bug when you open chests and stuff that causes everything to wig out. So. Yeah, we've ran into that before, haven't we? Sometimes you just want to smack YouTube, but and Minecraft all together at the same time. Anyways, let's see if I can slow down. My commands still work. I just can't rotate or do anything in game because the game thinks I'm still in the chest. Okay, let's see if we can exit out. No, that didn't help me. Let's try it again. Maybe if we put something in the chest. No, still no control or anything. Let's try the hotkeys. No, I just took a couple of pictures. That's nice to know. Okay, nope, none of the hotkeys work. I wonder if I open one of these, would that work? Did that break the curse? No, it did not. So anyways, when you open a chest, it basically breaks your controls. So, yeah, that sucks. We'll see how far we can go without me having to do anything. If I had the compass in hand, that'd be kind of nice. But it also causes a lot of visual glitches and so forth. Let's get rid of this gray thing up here while we're here. It's annoying me. Just there for a random reason. Not sure what. Okay, let's go back over here and take a look at deck 33. See what we're doing on deck. Actually, before we do that, all of the latches are now in the drive hall as well as into the secondary hall, or the primary hall and the secondary hall, drive hall, whatever you want to call it. And they all went in without incident. So Pretty stoked that that worked out pretty decently. That's odd. These weren't here a couple hours ago. Wonder why they're here now. Very odd indeed. I'm going to relog, and I'm going to run over to the head over there that we have and grab a look-see at it, and then come back. So I will see you on the flip side. Okay, and we're back. I went ahead and just grabbed a section from the hole over there, and I've been doing the sand gravel drop to make sure that the pattern is correct. What I have discovered is that this, well, I'd say a significant portion of the cobra head was not properly masked, and i.e. cleaned. It's obviously, it's just going to cause us nothing but problems in the future. As you can see with the shape of the current cobra head, it's just hideous. I did find the reference shot that I used to base the phaser strip off of, and so that's a plus, that's a win. But as far as, you know, fixing all the contour issues with the cobra head, it's just going to be one of those things we're going to have to work on over time, because yeah, you know, it's really aggravating, because I knew I should have double checked all the work that was done before working on stuff, but I took it on face value that it had been done, and it wasn't done, so it's on me. More issues that could have been avoided if I would have just double checked other people's work to make sure that it was done, and insisted that when I found things that I knew were going to become problems, that they be fixed immediately rather than, you know, pushed off. So, yep, I dropped the ball. I dropped it, nobody else. Alright, so everything appears to be in line. Everything's fine. These, I didn't come all the way out here, that's why this isn't included, because I only covered it from here to there, so this right here is fine. Everything appears to be where it's supposed to be, so we'll just go ahead and highlight the section just to be on the safe side here. Actually, go one more back. Yeah, let's go one more back. Let's go to you. Then come all the way over here to, now let's just do the old-fashioned way here. Just grab some blue. And highlight to there. So there are a lot of extra blocks, doubling blocks, and blocks that shouldn't be in this area that are in this area. There's nothing we can do about it, it's just what it is. So go ahead and replace, actually I better figure out what they are first. Sand is 12 and gravel is 13, so replace air and replace 13, that's 12 again, 13 air, or I misspelled it. Oh well, better be safe than sorry that didn't. As you can see here, all these through here, this whole section here, I cleared out all the extra blocks and stuff. So you just want to make sure I didn't delete some stuff that shouldn't have been deleted. So that goes there. All right, copy paste time. Yeah, that error wasn't there before, so I don't know how that happened. That I did not do. So I went back and looked at my old videos, and when after I mirrored that stuff, I didn't see it. So that's something new. Could be related to Wii, who knows. I did say flip, right? No, I didn't. Undo. If I'd flipped it, it would be gone. So we will go copy. We will flip it, and then we will paste it. And that should take care of the issue. Yep, all fixed. Yeah, even after I put these in, that wasn't there, so that was something new. I don't know what caused that or why it happened, but obviously it was related to this stuff down here that I did. And I just, either I didn't see it because of issues with Wii, or, but when I was on, I didn't see it. So when I relogged, that's when I saw it, and when I started recording the video after the texture pack change. But obviously, you know, it crept its way in, and the only spot it could have done it on was to be this one right here. So this culprit right here is what did it to us. Because that's actually the hole. The orange is the hole. And I must have, when I copied this section over, I must have copied the entire upper part of it and without realizing it. That's the only thing I can think of. And I'm not sure why it didn't show it, but if you remember in the video, we grabbed it from down here. So, yeah. Again, that couldn't have been it either, because that's actually part of the lower deck, so I don't know how it got in there, but it definitely, it crept in there on the flat surface, and it shouldn't have. So, yeah, because even this one here is angled. All of these were built. It just stymies me how that happened, because here are these ones, and then the upper ones would be these guys. Maybe it's right here, maybe it got in on, it could have easily gotten in on this one. But again, I don't see how. It's like, because when I did this one, I grabbed it from there, and I went around here. I don't see how it happened, guys. This is the only culprit right here. It had to be with this. I must have just grabbed the wrong region or something, but yeah. Anyways, it's fixed. It's fixed. It's a pain in the ass, but it's fixed. So, yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to go take a look at, what the heck? Get rid of that. And I'm going to go look at deck 33 here. So what I've been doing on deck 33 is I've just been going through here and setting up the columns, placing the door placements, things like that. The upper security complex, and then there'll be a lower security complex down on deck 37, as well as a phaser range and everything else. Let me go ahead and see if we get down to deck 37 here. Anyways, what'll be in through here is these were set up as like stellar cartography, astrophysics labs, and things like that, but a better use of the space, because we have so many labs as it is. We're going to go ahead and repurp this whole quadrant here to be security, and then with a phaser range in it right around here, and then there'll be a couple of brig sections and things like that, and then over here would probably be another part of the security complex, so probably an armory, and then these here will most likely be converted into stellar cartography or astrophysics labs. I think 7 of 9 style labs. I only need 2 of them, so if I can fit 2 of them in here, I'll be golden, with a little bit of room behind them and stuff like that. So, and then the rest of this will be set up as a security complex area. So yeah, and what are all these? I believe these are labs. So we'll have labs along the rims. Or what I could do too is I could put the stellar cartography labs right here and right here, and then I could repurp this entire quadrant as security, and then on the port side use it as medical. And I think that's what I'm going to do, because if I can get the 2 labs in here and they're adjoining stuff here, I can turn these into phaser ranges, and then all this into security. So that's probably what I'm going to do, because that's actually, I like that layout just a little bit better, because then it keeps all the labs on one corridor, all the security stuff on the central corridor, which can be blocked off here, and then obviously set up something that could be blocked off down here as well. I like that idea a lot better. Plus, these are transporter rooms. I can keep these as transporter rooms. Emergency awaiting transporter room stuff, that kind of crap. But yeah, I think that will work out a lot better for me. And for the build. Me for designing it, and for the build for having Impeller think of it and have me put it in there. So, and then what we'll do is we'll keep these areas up here as well. Could probably make them smaller, or I could make them larger. Really just depends on what we want to do with them. But it was just more or less, I don't remember, I'm pretty sure I put them in here, but you know me, I could easily forget stuff like that. So that's a wall. So we can go ahead and do this. Stop it. Make this the security area. This here, if I have a major medical complex back there, do I still need these areas as medical? That's a good question. The answer to that would probably be no. So I could probably repurpose this area here easily. Or I could just turn it into offices. Like this could be the dental office, and on the other side it could be the, throat doctor's office. So I'll just leave these as medical offices, and I'll leave that as a security office slash, auxiliary armory sort of thing. So that works out. That's a hassle off the plate right there, folks. And at some point there was probably a wall here. Things got changed, so let's go ahead, or corridor. I think there's probably a corridor through here. So yeah, the corridor got removed. It was in the plan, so I put it in there. And this is the coolant part for the computer core. We have to figure out how to set up coolant and stuff for it. But you can see this whole area over here is dedicated to the coolant part of it. And then we have emergency batteries. This is deck 37. So we're thinking ahead. I'll pull that area out and work it up, and then get M's approval on it before the end of the week. So I do believe M might be leaving for holiday, and I'm scheduled for holiday, but I don't know. I think I might reschedule it because I've just not been feeling good, and I don't really feel like driving 300 miles in one day just to not feel good and have to come home. So yeah, it's just one of those things. But yeah, looking through here, this is batteries, emergency batteries. This is a cargo hold. Well, storage with a little bit of a lift right there. And let's go ahead and slow down. We have a bathroom. We have this room. Go ahead and finish her off. No pun intended. Come on. PG channel, fuckers. Sometimes you should join the server. The humor on the server gets a little rank, but it's still fun. It's all made in fun. Nobody's permanently damaged by the humor on the server. So it's just we having fun. No, I don't have that there. I have that there. Part of me wants to move it because of this corridor, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it where it's at because I'm already spacing it out for the corridor right here, so that this column can line up with that column and this column can line up with that column. So compromises. What can I tell you? As long as these are still, yep, they are. Awesome. My math works. Then we have this section here: replicator systems, organic and inorganic tanks, which works. And then we have this big section over here, which is part of the water reclamation center, life support, water processing, systems above. There's a big tank above us, life support, which is this system here, and there'll be more life support stuff added in here, probably another cryo tank, maybe even another oxygen filter. So, and then some of the smaller systems like the CO2 scrubbers and stuff will probably be added as well. So this area here will most likely be open, shared, so there won't be a wall here, but there will be one up here, obviously. Let's see here. This is the only fire suppression system on the entire ship, and I have absolutely no idea what or how to make it. I just know that it was in the design, so I was like, yeah, that's a pretty cool idea. We'll go ahead and keep that as that. But yeah, so it'd probably just be some tanks with some, I don't know, oh, what do they call that? Halon. Probably be a Halon system. Surprised I forget that name. I got stuck in Halon once. Worked in a clean room, and there was a failure with the Halon system. And by failure, I mean it just went off. And I was the only one in the clean room, and all the people I was working with, because I was running the clean line. And so I was in full chemical gear, full bunny suit, full chemical gear on top of it, and I'm running this manual clean line. And all of a sudden, the doors slam shut, red and yellow lights start going off, or a siren, and the room just went white. And I'm in there, no respirator, nothing. Because you didn't need a respirator to run the clean line at that time. Now you probably would, but because the laws have changed. But yeah, that was a pretty scary incident. And my teammates, instead of making sure I got out okay, bastards ran. It's funny now, but back then I was brutally pissed because I had to pry the door open while holding my breath, and I was not and they're all smokers, so they couldn't have held their breath as long as I held my breath. Thank God I wasn't a smoker. But yeah, you don't want to breathe inhalon. That's really bad for you. They even sent me to the hospital. I had to get checked and had to have my lungs looked at, just in case. I was not a happy camper, and they left me. They left me completely. Just they were gone. But I do believe that this will be a halon system for fire suppression. It will tie into the environmental system so that they can pump halon through the environmental system, and fire anywhere else in the ship can be taken care of. And this also might be I'm not sure what they called it, that anesthetizing gas. So we should include some tanks of that someplace as well. Probably, that's a good idea. I'll have to run that by M. I'll have a couple of anesthetizing gas tanks or something floating by. Technically, those should be in a secure area, so we might even have to have like a little security locker, anesthetizing gas behind this door. Please do not enter unless you want to go to sleep. And then down here we have a shield. Oh, that's structural integrity IDF system. So that should fit in here. If I mapped it right, it should just barely fit in here. If not, we're going to have to make a smaller one. Yeah. I think we got like 5 sizes of these things already because the ship gets smaller and we still need the systems. Then of course these are holodecks. So, but it looks like I'll have to complete this area and this area at the same time, as well as this area and this area at the same time, because they're adjoining. And I will wall this in as well using this pattern. Just work my way down and see how well it works out, because I assume that this will be very similar to what we see in the Enterprise E. Just jot over there real quick. In its star drive section here. I haven't been over here in a while. Did some work. Well, I've been over here. I took parts off the Enterprise E a couple of days ago, so I have been here, but I haven't really been on the E for quite some time. So it's the next deck down. It'll be systems like this right here that a former member and I designed for the area specifically. So it'll be very similar to this design down through here. Most likely very identical to this design. I don't know if these will fit right in, but hopefully they'll plug and play to some degree. They should work, but who knows. I remember this was just driving me nuts on the E. I was trying to figure out how to do this and ways of making this look decent. It looks like somebody's even come through and modified it from the initial plan, which is fine. So progress, better ideas come along and stuff like that. But yeah, the E, man, it's been a while. It's been a long while since we've been on the E. I need to do an update video on her, because a lot of work has been completed on her as far as systems go. I just haven't gotten around to getting up into the heart and the meat of the matter and fixing all that. So there's a few more decks that have to be done up, and once the systems are in, it doesn't matter if the crew quarters are filled in. I really don't think it does matter. But what bugs me about the fact that the E is, we have to share these corridor lines. You can see the corridor from the inside of this room, and it just buggers the crap out of me now because of the way we've started building all these rooms. You should never see a corridor wall from an inside space. So, yeah, but it is what it is. There are little things that bug me about this build, but overall, this thing was started in 2014 or 2013, and throughout 2014 and 2014 throughout 2015. I don't remember. I have to go back and look at the videos. Steal the videos. Check out the videos. Anyways, you can see here's the deflector, and this is a different type of deflector than that's in the Enterprise D. The Enterprise D has a completely different style. It's more, I don't know, robust. Who knows? Just making up words. But yeah, get some work done on the E here. Maybe see her getting buttoned up somewhat. It would be kind of nice, but there's so many crew quarters. There's like over 1,700 crew quarters in here. And this is a basic mock-up for the crew quarters, it looks like. Basic bathroom, basic showers. Just real basic stuff. It works. Maybe we can get somebody to come along here and finish some of these up. We can get some of the ship buttoned up. But there's so much. There's even some areas of the ship I still want to rework and revisit. Buzz over here real quick. I have an area pulled out that I want to rework. The reason I want to rework it is you can see the floor pattern. M went ahead and made offices and stuff in here. Now what I want to do is I want to go through and clean up the floor pattern a little bit. But overall it works. Works really well. I don't know about you, but I keep getting these frame jumps, these frame leg spikes. I'm not sure what's causing it, but it's damned annoying. So yeah, just a slight rework of this area. Nothing too major. Little teeny hollow decks here. Medical hollow suites. Donate your sperm, please. I can't do it without... Oh, hey baby. We'll leave that untouched. We'll just let that one go. What I would do here is I would close off this section right here, and I would make it the hollow suite systems. And then, what else could I do? What else could I do? What else could I do? Well, that's a pretty nice little baby ward right there. So yeah, let's go ahead and go back to the D. That'll just frustrate me as I keep trying to think about it. But anyways, that's the game plan. Punch out deck 33 here, and parts of deck 34. Then go ahead and set it up for mirroring. I'll put in all this elevator system once the elevators or once the floors are all in. I mean, I could do it right now, but I'll do it once everything else is in. That way, I can balance it better, I guess. Just being lazy, I don't want to do it right now. So yeah. Anyways, I do appreciate you taking time to watch. Again, this is the Minetrek.net game server. If you'd hit the like button for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. You could be the first to hit the like button. Also, if you'd like us on Facebook, the guys that run the Facebook page would really like that. And if you'd like to donate to the server, please feel free. There is a donation link in the description below. Also, check out some of the other guys' videos, Minetrek E and Waffles, and some of the other guys are doing videos, so check out their channels. I don't think there'll be descriptions or links in the description, but you can follow them by coming on the server and asking them, hey yo, what's your YouTube channel stuff info thing? Anyways, have a great day, and I will chat with you soon. Bye.